Hello, beautiful people. 10-day hunt here. And I am on today. I have a special treat for you all, a special guest, a sister of mine that will be coming on. And there she is, a sister of mine that is coming on. Let me bring her on to this live. Let me figure out how to do that. Hold on. Hard, are you there?
Hey!
Hey, sis.
I made it!
Yes,
I put my
yes,
arms
yes,
down. I
yes,
need to
yes.
put my arms today, child. Hey,
Huh?
Tian!
Hi, how are you?
Girl, I'm awesome. I'm so crunk because I don't even be on Instagram live like that, and I know I need to be. So thank you for letting me use your page to get
Look,
my feet wet in Instagram.
yes, we are doing something new today. Guys, I'm on here every Monday talking about mindset and setting your intentions for the week. And this is my sister, Art Kathy. Go follow her on Art Kathy Official. We'll have some other ways for you to be in touch. Hi everybody that's coming on. um we will have different ways for you to be in touch with her and to be in touch with me. Today we're going to be talking about hair journeys and natural hair and natural beauty. Yeah, I'm sitting up here with lashes and makeup on and lipstick and still talking about natural beauty because these are just enhancements.
Free. Free.
These are just enhancements. And I mean, I've been in and around the beauty industry since before I was a teenager, and I just turned 41 on Saturday, right? Happy birthday to me. And I want to talk to my sister today about just some of her journey in reference to hair and bringing her to this space so that, like she said, she can get her feet wet in these Instagram streets. And so you guys can get to know her beyond a video or beyond her posting, like be able to interact with her right now.
All right, all right. Well, you know what? Thank you for even letting me come on here again. And I think it's important for us to start this conversation, like you said, about natural hair, our embracing our beauty. Because this head wrap I'm wearing right now, this is like I have a crown. This is material
Yes,
from Ghana. Okay. So it
amazing.
for me, it's a flex because I used to be the black Barbie girl, lace wigs. I still have a lace wig or two, but they're Afro wigs and stuff.
Yeah.
And I used to be Black Barbie out. I worked in TV and radio, and that's what I wanted to be. I thought women that wear natural hair look stupid. I've come like a whole
Oh,
180
wow.
this whole thing. So
Yeah.
it's something when you go and you start to learn who you are and you start to
100%.
know your culture. You embrace that because for me it was a prison having to get a new wig every week,
Oh,
having to be
wow.
to keep up with edges. This was back in 2013 for me.
Oh, wow.
Doing the whole lace wigs seminars, showing women how to put on lace wigs. Like that's what I was doing.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
so
Yeah.
you could tell me I wasn't, you know what I mean, like looking the bomb, but I had to get a new wig every week,
Oh,
and
wow. That
and that's
sounds expensive.
that's a real prison that I lived in. Now I was happy to live in it at that time
Yeah.
because I was dedicated to that look. But now it's like the real flex for me as a black woman is not having to have any of that.
Come on.
So I don't have edges. I don't have to have nothing. I'm serving face. When you
100%.
can wear your face out, that means ain't no bang, ain't no, because I used to have a bang. Like we hide. You know,
Yeah. Come on.
we use hair to hide ourselves. But for me, this is that ultimate flex where I'm leaving everything off. And this is a crown, and it makes me feel away, honey. It's giving silhouette.
You
You can
look
see
amazing.
put my face on display. Yeah,
Yes.
so for me, yeah, I'm coming back to this natural hair journey in a different way because it's a spiritual journey for me. It's about being okay with who I am, how I show up, how
Oh,
I do you
wow.
like your nose, do you like your features. So that's why I'm like, this says that I like everything about my Nubian essence.
Come
I have
on.
absolutely
Thank
embraced my
you.
ancestors. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? I wear these cowl because it looks like Africa. And when
Come
I
on.
do wear my hair out, it's going to be 4C nappy. Okay?
Yeah.
Because I understand what it's like to feel like we have to press it out. And
Yeah.
so being in Africa and living in West Africa, that's what it gave me.
Wow.
Because you can have your hair out. They don't care. Yes, there's women over there trying to do wigs, but honey, as a large, you see people all day, every day nap. So what you think that's gonna do to you when that's the norm? You get to really be comfortable. You can leave this European beauty standard. You don't have to worry about your edges being laid. Hell, you could probably save a little bit of money. You see what I'm saying? It's like you get to let all that stuff go, and that's 100%. What I love. That I like the word nappy. See, because I'm great. Because what it used to be derogatory, but for me, nappy is good. We need to start redefining that.
Yeah, for sure.
That nappy is bad. See, nappy hair is good hair. We need to start reprogramming
100.
and changing the narrative. So somebody told us that the word nappy was bad. But you know how we are Black people. We're gonna
switch it. We're gonna flip it. We're gonna switch it and we're gonna flip it. But the thing about it that I've learned over the years from going into African culture in general is that words don't have meaning until I give it the meaning. Like I know what Webster say, but what I say matters in my life more than what Webster say. Doesn't mean that I'm walking somewhere crazy, but it means that nothing that somebody says to me has weight or value until I give it the weight or value. Now that was a gem. Let me drop that one more time. Nothing that anybody says to me has weight or value until I give it the weight or value. I get to decide how I want those words to impact my life. I hope y'all really listening to that one.
She said, I notice people treat me differently or whatever when I let my natural beauty glow. When she has a 2-strand twist, I know what you mean. Like I experienced that as well. You know, because for me, like I was talking about this the other day, different textures is a code switch for Black women. If we're talking about hair right now, right? So I have my profile picture that I have. That's one of my Afro kinky wigs, lace wigs, baby, with the side part and beautiful side part. Girl, that's like it was growing out my scalp. I was like, oh God, I was like I got an Indian in my family, girl. I was like shocked everybody. But the treatment I get with Afro kinky, girl, it's a code switch. It's just like going from a certain way of talking in one space and another space. It's a different type of thing. It's a different projection, and it's a different level. This is all deep in the conversation of featureism, texturism, colorism.
Yeah, 100%.
But all because we are in American KKK, you know, and white supremacy, we have these things. So yes, when you look like you got that wet and wavy curl, like you got Indian in your family, it's one treatment. You get one type of look. You know, it says one thing. And then it's another thing when you got your hair in cornrows. It's another thing when you got your hair fully out in a fro kinky. And it's another thing when you have braids. You see what I'm saying? We're so versatile. I realized that. But after all is said and done, I let all of that go and I play with it and have fun. Because I'm going to wear my hair the way I want to wear my hair. I know you're going to do my hair. I'm glad that you are a person that does locks. You are a specialist. And that's the next journey that I'm going to be going on.
Yes, we're going to be doing that.
You know, so I don't know. We could be here all day. I mean, we're going to let the spirit flow a little bit more for sure. But I do want to let you know thank you because this feels good. I think you kind of
I'm glad. Yes, I can tell.
You know, I got 41,000 people. It's really ballooned on my page. And I said, well, let me start with a smaller page and, and definitely get the conversation going. But I would love everybody to follow me on YouTube. I'm not somebody that talks about the typical subjects. It probably is going to be polarizing and triggering.
100%.
I'm excited about what I have going on. I have a new project going on that I think is a deeper look into sisterhood. How 100%. Looking at men differently, how we can start looking at relationships differently and checking jealousy and possessiveness at the door that we bring in relationships. So that's the way I look at it. Is You know, some people would look at the syndrome, I call it KPLS syndrome, it's called King's Past Life Syndrome. And this is really talking about how men are not just monogamous, that men can be predisposed to be polyamorous, polygamous, as well as monogamous, and there's a spectrum.
Yeah.
So when we come to this system as indigenous people in
100%.
practicing things that aren't for us, now we start to have a context that doesn't work. And so certain systems like monogamy, like our relationships, we're starting to see that they're crumbling because I feel, and it's our theory, that we haven't actually had the conversation about a man's nature, especially Black men's nature,
Yeah.
because we've been pushed into one box and not in their policing their sexuality. So I ain't trying to touch that a lot, Lord Jesus, because I know most Black women start hating me when I talk about that.
We'll touch it. Look, we gonna touch all the hot button issues, because the thing is, just like you described the facets of our beauty with the different textures of our hair, the different tones of our skin, the different shapes of our eyes, the different shapes of our nose, like we are so versatile. We are the original. We're the originators, right? And so now it's popular to become a caricature of yourself, because ain't no Black woman need to go get a BBL. Everybody ain't meant to have a big booty and big hips, okay? And then with how y'all getting it done, it don't look right, okay? At least if you're gonna do it, make it look like it grew there. Don't make it look like, you don't want to look like an ant. And you ain't got no good friends telling you that you look a hot mess or that was a bad idea. I'm telling you this from a space of love. Yes, I'm all about enhancing your beauty and wearing things that you like, and presenting yourself in a certain way, because I'm a Libra. I'm all about beauty. I'm all about things being pretty and things being aesthetically pleasing. For me, it's important. It's important that be the case, that things are beautifully put together. But sometimes you need to take a step back and say, is this too much?
Yes.
I mean, I've never really had a lot of challenges around here because I grew up in a beauty salon.
Okay.
I'm a third generation hairstylist. So people did my hair. I always got my hair done, but I have this picture of me and my mom. It shows how much my image impacted me from a very young age. Now, my grandmother couldn't curl my hair that day, but for the picture, my mom had to curl it, and my curls was not right. And do you know, to this day, in that picture, I have a mug because my hair wasn't right. Okay. And so I ain't feel right if my hair wasn't right. And normally I would not be up on IG with my curls tight or whatever, but I'm finna get on the flight and I need for my curls to last the next 5 days. So y'all getting these tight curls today. And I'm good with myself. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, I think it's so good to talk about hair. I think it's one of those places where everybody, like, the playing field can be even. And I think beauty has been one of those industries and even, categories of content that I've kind of leaned into. I would like to lean into more. But
yeah.
I think sisterhood is good. We can, look around to each other at the table, talk about hair. That's how the hair salon is. That's how we heal each other. But
yeah,
as I said before, I have a different theory on our brothers that I think could set us free, honey.
Yeah.
We got the keys, sisters. Just trust me. And anything I'm talking about, if we talking about we so powerful, we so this, we so that, we really in control. So remember, if I empower the men to learn who they are and to talk about coming back to our indigenous selves, because if you deep and spiritual, a lot of this stuff is not for us. We learning how to appreciate our natural hair.
Yeah.
We're unlearning things. So this is another thing that we're unlearning. So it's another way, except for domestic violence and being, in drama and hell and checking your man's phone and we're in a cheating, obsessed with whorehouse culture in America. It's a different reality we can start having. So yes,
we definitely can.
While we at the table, we can reevaluate our relationships. We can reevaluate what it looks like to have a real functional Black family and
100%
have a functional Black sisterhood where we're not actively jealous of each other, jealous of each other's relationship, thinking about scarcity and trying to own your man. We have an opportunity to do something different. So that, if you go to my page and you see what's KPLS, King's Past Life Syndrome, this is a different way that we can start looking at men's nature, because we know how they are, who they are, but we just
Yeah.
been playing with American KKK and this westernized idea and fantasy of romance that we need to leave
Yeah, because
behind. And once we do that,
romance is Roman.
it's wrong.
That's not African at all. And then the other part is we're living a regurgitated life.
Yeah.
We're living so disconnected from who we actually are. Like our nurturing is impeding our nature. Consider that you came here to do something specific and you already know what you needed to do when you got here, but then you have all these distractions. You have all these voices and people that are raising you that don't love themselves, so they can't raise you to love yourself. If they don't love themselves, if they don't love their own natural beauty, they can't raise you to do the same. They can't give you something that they don't have. And it's no slight to the parents and to the grandparents, because they gave us what they got. They did the very best that they could. But we have the opportunity and the propensity to do something different and to gift our children with the love of themselves. Like learning how to love yourself as you are, not making excuses for the challenges that come, and being willing to pivot and to grow. It doesn't mean you can't love yourself in the process, because all of us are in a process. Love yourself in the process, and loving yourself sometimes means saying no. It don't mean saying yes to yourself all the time. It means saying no when you need to do something else, because the results that you.
Hold on real quick. Okay. I want to switch over and go to my channel.
Let's do it.
I'm going to go to my channel, but I want to make sure that we save this, and I'm going to take this to my YouTube, okay?
Yes.
If y'all know anything about Libras, they can talk a cat off a fish truck, child. They really can. They really, really can. Okay, and I'm a sad, and I'm wait, hold on, the spirit moving. I want to switch to my page, and definitely give people an opportunity to jump on YouTube and everything, and make sure we can continue this conversation in the Wombs, which is on Facebook. So y'all can DM me. You can go to Art Kathy Official, or send me an email at artkathy@gmail, so that you can stay in touch with Tiffany and I. We started off in a free therapy Wednesday session that we have,
100%.
And so I want to be able to invite you to that space so that we can show you why we're able to talk like this and get past ourselves, get past our insecurities, and start walking and embracing our natural beauty with nothing. That it's a reason for this. So I want to make sure that I give everybody the opportunity to come into those spaces where you can continue these conversations with us. Okay, so I'm going to go switch over to my page real quick and say, hey, my people. Okay. Say this video, Libra.
I am. I'm going to do it as soon as we get off the phone. Because if I don't, it's going to be a problem. She's going to be wanting to fight me in the street.
Oh, girl, Lord. It be the brilliant. It's electricity. Just make sure you do that, okay? I love you, girl. Thank you so much.
Yes, I'm going to do it. Love you. Bye.